Hi and welcome to the Cult TV Sofa. This is a reaction and discussion video for the 17th episode of Season 4 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer called Superstar. Don't forget that you can see the full reaction for this episode on my Patreon channel. Check out the link in the description below. Last time we saw the aftermath of Faith swapping bodies with Buffy. Buffy was taken away to the hospital whilst Faith stayed behind and continued to pull the wool over Joyce's eyes. It was revealed how close Tara and Willow were getting, with their relationship being more than just friends. Buffy was taken by a team from the Watchers Council, who were sent to take Faith, but took her by mistake. Adam recruited a number of vampires to precede his arrival into the world. Buffy tried to convince her captors that she wasn't Faith, but was not successful. Faith was living it up at the Bronze, and Willow saw her there and took the opportunity to introduce her to Tara. When Willow went to get a drink, Faith saw through their relationship and took the opportunity to mock Tara, causing her and Willow to leave. Later, Tara explained to Willow that Buffy wasn't Buffy, as she could see her aura wasn't right. Faith decided to visit Riley, and they slept together. Buffy managed to escape her captors, who were just rubbish, and went to see Giles. She tried to convince him she was Buffy, but it wasn't until Willow and Tara arrived that they confirmed this was the case. We saw the vampires had gone to a church and were holding the congregation hostage. Faith was about to leave Sunnydale, but she saw the vampire hostage situation on the news and made her way there to help. Faith did take care of most of the vampires, but Buffy finished off the last one, and then they both fought. Thanks to Tara and Willow, they switched back, with Faith leaving town and Buffy discovering what had happened between Riley and Faith. So let's see what happens in this episode. I'm going to put any relevant trivia that I find over here, and at the end of the reaction, I'll be discussing what happened and my thoughts about it. And I'm going to start it in 3, 2, 1.
Get away from me.
Oh,
Hey, Jonathan, you want to point that somewhere else?
Jonathan. Couldn't remember his name.
I was created to kill, to extinguish life wherever I find it.
Everyone's got to have a hobby. He really feels like a cult leader. Vampires and monsters are his followers. Kind of staked himself. Ew.
It's too many for just us. You know who we need.
Where's this?
We have a problem.
Sounds like you could use my help.
Unlikely? I don't quite get what's going on. They put him in the credits. A spell or a wish. Anya was, she was more focused on women though, wasn't she? Women who'd been hurt. What? Is there like a male equivalent? He's made a wish. Don't know what the wish is though.
You got me. It was very punchy.
Watch out for Southpaws, Buff. Don't let him surprise you.
Oh, Jonathan, I'm in.
Yeah, he's done something, a wish that's made him, don't know what.
Oh, no back way in. Just the one entrance.
Does he have abilities, or has he just made himself popular?
Or I bet... There, I can get in that way.
He's made himself, I don't know, all-knowing or something?
Xander and... The Nimzowitch defense. Let's see if I remember. Let's show these fiends that they came to the wrong town.
Can he fight? Gotta say yes. If he can fall through the window and not get hurt. I don't quite get what he's done. I like the Bond music in the background.
But I let one get by
Hey,
me.
don't worry. You know it only matters that you do your best.
He's changed reality because she's being deferential to him.
They mostly like to hang out all creepy and alone in the shadows. Don't you agree, Spike? He's still pretty dangerous.
Yeah, back off, Betty.
It's Buffy. Big, bleached, stupid guy.
Not her best.
I know she's not over the whole Riley sleeping with
Yeah,
Faith's
what
thing.
about that?
You know what I mean. Faith's insides and Buffy's outsides when her insides were out.
Ooh, that sounds quite wrong.
Okay.
Whoa!
You must be feeling better.
Yeah.
I can't work out. It's got a Jonathan poster! It's not just he's made himself popular, because he's got abilities as well. And a big house, some money, and fame.
They still haven't released a full profile on Adam, and we're having zero luck tracking him.
What about their relationship? And what happened? Think we're going there now? Yep.
Think I could do that.
Is that a basketball poster? She's meant to be good at everything.
I got it.
Yeah, so things aren't great. Understandably.
She comes along and messes everything up.
Oh, made it for him.
I think you're angry with Riley.
Hi, could you please?
He looks into your eyes, and he doesn't even see that it's not you looking back at him.
That's what's got her.
There's no way he could know. I mean, you don't just look at someone and say, hey, that's not your body.
That's
I
true.
know you know that, but you have to believe it.
Yeah, that's the problem. She keeps thinking he should have.
Oh, is that my book? Well, I could.
Yeah, please, I didn't want to bother you. It's Karen with a K.
How else you spell Karen? I suppose you could do it with a C. I don't think I've ever seen it with a C, though.
How do I make it okay again?
Time.
You can make anything happen.
Colonel George Haviland. I'm commanding officer here.
So he's the one who's been sent in to sort things out.
I've asked our tactical consultant here to address us today. Mr. Levinson.
It's about time we brought out the big guy.
Before we can locate Adam, we've known him to kill, but never to eat the kill.
Okay.
I believe that there's a small reservoir of uranium-235. It also means that cutting off his head is useless.
Why?
Killing Adam means annihilating him completely.
So he's got a power source, which could make sense because he was kind of a mixed match of lots of different demons and human, by the looks of it. So he doesn't eat. He also had sort of, I was going to say digital parts, but that's pushing it a bit too far from what we saw. Yeah, disk drive. Mechanical parts. Let's go with that. So a power source makes sense. Cutting off the head won't kill him. I'm not quite on board with that. I kind of assume they mean you cut the head off, he'll still be running around a bit like a headless chicken kind of situation, but surely he wouldn't. I thought it's thought and everything still in his brain. So alright, he might not die, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much without a head. Don't know, bit weird. So they brought him in as the big guns. I really can't work out what's happened. It must be a wish or a spell. It can't be anything else. It has to be one of the two. But I don't know how. Or I can't even work out what the wish or the spell could be because he's popular. He's good at everything. Is that what it is? We saw at the beginning. We saw that flashback to when he was going to commit suicide because everyone made fun of him. He wasn't popular. He just wasn't happy. So is this his way of dealing with that? He's made himself popular and good at everything by a wish? I suppose so. Interesting.
Are you like never home?
Karen with a C. Karen with a K, sorry. Oh. Oh. Jonathan gonna... Oh, blimey, he's quite vicious. Jonathan gonna say that?
She's ready to forget it.
Oh, he's there.
She's scared.
Scared of me?
Scared of what you're thinking about.
Oh, I never think that's a good idea. One person giving advice to both parties like this. I know he's meant to be like a mediator, but in a relationship situation, that's always tricky. One person has spoken to him in kind of confidence, I'm assuming, i.e. Buffy. What he says to Riley now is going to be influenced by that and could be giving away some of her confidence. I've been in that situation, I think. I'm sure I have. I can't remember who it was with. But I'm sure I have, and it was very awkward and very tricky. It was just me. I felt awkward and tricky.
Faith is experienced.
Experienced?
What should I say about Faith?
Does she think that I'd be comparing?
Everyone's got past relationships. I suppose different if it's her own body. I'm assuming the implication is he does shoot the apples. And they trust him because he's Jonathan. That's a bit of a different music style to the Bronze's normal.
With me. You said Jonathan.
It was a mo.
We've all done it. Is he going to sing as well? They had to do this kind of music and this kind of band to have this scene with the two of them. Wouldn't work with any other music.
Buffy, I want you to know
Do we have to have the talk?
that it's only you that I want.
I know.
Does she?
Since when?
Since you put your arms around me.
And of course he can play an instrument.
Oh my god. He's gonna do something off the new album.
Off his new album. So he does everything. He's got, what is he, a sportsman? He's got a musician.
Let's go have sex now.
Yeah.
I think they both might be saying Jonathan's name.
Let's get you warmed up.
What's going
The others are there. I really like the sort of the spy Bond music they got in the background. It fits really well.
It had a mark
A mark.
on its forehead, like a symbol.
Didn't see that.
I'll patrol, but you don't need to worry about it. I can handle it on my own.
Oh, he's putting them off. Why? There's something about it. Is it the one that's done this? That's created this? Oh, is it like a new reality? Not a... Oh, I suppose the wishful spell could have done that, though. So what is that monster or slash symbol?
Jonathan, aren't you coming to bed? Yeah, it's getting late.
Okay. Ah, same symbol.
I don't know, he seemed a little scared.
Didn't pick up on that. It just felt off. I'm about to do something I've never done before because I missed it.
No, he doesn't get scared. You talked about it when you gave him the Class Protector Award at the prom.
I thought that's what they said. I missed it. She gave him the Class Protector Award. It was the other way around in reality. Ooh, why are we focusing on her? That demon. That'll be a yes. Ooh. Ooh, blimey. Whoa. Well, that's quite cool. We don't really see magic being used in that way.
Oh my god. She's gonna be okay.
Shock.
What happened?
Putting a blanket over her, help keep her warm.
This. Was it this? Jonathan said we were all safe.
Nope.
Sanders not here. Oh. You're not going away. Sure. Come on in.
That felt so sincere.
Does it ever seem just a little strange that Jonathan is so good at everything?
Yes.
Anya, he fights better than I do. And I'm the Slayer. You kill the best. Go you. Actually, not needing validation right now, but thank you.
You did try.
I knew when you were a demon. You granted wishes.
Yes.
On ex-boyfriends. I'd wish he was a dog.
Is there a male equivalent?
But someone could wish the whole world to be different, right?
They did.
Sure. Alternate realities. Could have like a world without shrimp.
That's what happened in that episode. Reality changed when I can't remember who wished it now. Was it Willow? Oh, I can't remember who wished it, but when she was in that reality and it's Cordelia. Cordelia wished it, and yeah, Buffy never came to Sunnydale or something, wasn't it? That was an alternate reality that was created. They think they still had shrimp though, so.
A freaky world where Jonathan's like some kind of not perfect mouth breather, if that's what's blowing up your skirt these days.
So is this an alternate reality? Is this not actually happening then? Is this like a non-episode then? Next episode, do we go back? Does it reset back to the beginning of this episode? Is this all a different reality and it actually doesn't mean anything that happens here? Because I assume at the end, it's not going to exist anymore? Don't know. Hope not, because that's takes away a bit from the character development.
When is Jonathan gonna get here to start the meeting? This is the meeting.
This is the meeting?
They all think it.
Wondering if maybe anyone else thought that Jonathan was kind of too perfect?
Ooh, controversial.
He crushed the bones of the master.
He did everything.
Say you really like shrimp a lot. Or we could say you don't like shrimp at all.
Avoid the shrimp.
We're all like his pawns.
That's a
or prawns. Stop with the shrimp. I am trying to do something here.
That's a powerful spell again.
I think you may be a little out of your depth.
Ooh.
Sounds like nonsense. But I'm starting to know this girl pretty well.
Huh.
And I think she sees things that the rest of us don't.
She
I
does.
think for once, we should follow her lead.
For once! Because Jonathan does it all normally.
I think he might have let Tara get hurt.
On purpose?
No. Just by not acting.
Giles, do you have a Jonathan swimsuit calendar?
No? Yes.
Yeah.
It was a gift.
There.
Uh-huh.
Why would Jonathan have the same mark as the monster?
I don't know. But he's definitely keeping...
Is this a private conversation?
Ooh.
Buffy was just saying how you had a monster cut up Willow's friend and we should...
Ah.
Buffy?
No,
Well, you were. Cat's out the bag now, so go for it.
I just don't understand.
Then I'll explain.
Please do.
Buffy is right.
Look at horror on their face.
The problem is every time I face it, my mind becomes sort of confused. That's why I had his mark tattooed on me, so that I wouldn't underestimate it next time.
Okay, so that creature's the answer to putting things back.
And that whole alternate universe thing was too freaky.
It so is an alternate reality.
Let's go after the monster. Right now, you and me.
I'm sure it's left town by now. That's been its pattern.
We can try.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's do that.
He doesn't look very happy.
Jonathan. Taking a little sidekick out for a walk. Ooh, semi-harsh language from Betty.
Betty.
Oh, hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do that.
You're pretty much relying on butcher's blood these days, right, Spike?
She's becoming more like herself.
These spells, these really work? Learn to excrete gold coins?
That was not so much fun.
I'll give it a go, though.
You can't just go Librum Incendere and expect...
Yeah, that's it. Just read out spells.
Sandra, don't speak Latin in front of the books.
No.
I found the mark. It's part of an augmentation spell.
What, did he have, you know...
Yeah, augmented.
The best of everything.
Right.
Everyone's ideal.
Mr. Perfect.
Yes, in order to balance the new force of good, the spell has to create the opposing force of evil. It seems that the well-being of this creature is linked to Jonathan. It dies, the spell is broken.
Okay.
Jonathan isn't going to want Buffy to get very far.
Oh. So she shouldn't worry about the monster, she should worry about Jonathan. I was thinking, Jonathan and the monster fight, in theory they should cancel each other out, because they're the opposite of each other. But if Buffy's there as well, she adds to the side of, well, good, but is he good?
Fall down there and be dead for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
don't want that to happen.
Would he do that?
Come on. We've got a monster.
Ah!
Everything's gonna change.
Well, actually, it'll remain.
Not everything, yeah.
Can Buffy do it?
I honestly don't know. She's
Yeah, she
never stood
can.
alone against something like this before.
Oh, he is fighting it. Does he know what'll happen if it dies?
You're gonna have to handle this one solo. And the more you hurt it, the more I'll lose my...
He does know. Okay, so he's not bad. He knows what'll happen if she kills that creature. Yeah.
It's good.
He goes back to himself. He set it up for that to happen. Is he gonna fall down there? Oh! Whoa! Again, to be fair, he did it. He pushed it down there.
It seems so real.
Well, in that world, it was real.
So they do remember everything and things are carried on.
You know what I'll always remember?
Well, the swimsuit calendar sticking to my mind.
Does everyone else actually remember it? Or just them?
He had really cool clothes.
Still don't know.
He's out of the suits.
I wasn't sure you'd come over. Everyone's mostly forgetting.
Everyone remembers.
I think some people are kinda angry. Nobody's even talking to me. And the twins moved out.
Twins moved out.
I went to counseling, other kids with problems, and one of them
That's
had
good.
this spell. He glossed right over the monster.
People didn't like being the
Lied
little
to.
actors in your sock puppet theater.
Yeah.
You weren't.
You were. They were.
We were friends.
No.
You remember I gave you some advice about you and Riley? Things are kind of starting to blur, but I think it's right.
So everyone's forgetting what happened, which makes sense.
About things taking work? What you have is really complicated, but it's worth it.
That's going to be hard, going back to his life after what he had, even though it wasn't real.
We haven't talked at all.
Is that it? As simple as that? Ah! Yeah, is it? I mean, they were just talking about you have to work at it, so is that just the start? You can't just say, yep, everything's sorted out, all healed, but they're working through it. That was a good episode. It was quite funny. I liked the idea of it. Him in particular was a good person to choose to do that. I'm trying to think what other characters there were in school who could come back. We had I can't remember his name. The guy that Willow tutored. We saw him briefly, didn't we, for one episode? Got Jonathan. A couple of them died. Harmony is a vampire. Can't think of any others. Oh, Oz. Yeah, can't think of any others really. But yeah, him. But yeah, I mean, he's obviously got lots of issues. This spell was a way of him, I was going to say moving past those issues, but it's not. It was just a way to make himself feel better. And now he's had all that. To go back to what he was before when he already had issues with how he was before, that's just going to make things even worse. Having all that taken away when you had it. Hopefully he'll forget it. They all seem to be forgetting. But the twins moved out. So he lost that, which is a bit creepy, but yeah. But yeah, that's going to be hard. I'm glad it didn't reset things. I wondered if it was going to be like an alternate reality when none of it happened. But I'm glad it didn't, because obviously they built on Buffy and Riley and what happened. Glad about that. So they seem to be back on track then from what happened with Faith. Adam is... I don't quite know what's going on there. It's a bit funny what they're doing with the storyline for him. He's kind of pops up every now and again. I don't really know where we're going with it. But they kind of emphasise that he's not just biological. He is part other things, mechanical, and he's got a power source. But the way they said that, I mean, everyone remembers about Jonathan now, but they're all forget him, and will probably also choosing to forget. That seems to be a common thing that happens there. That, but it seems to be the whole world, though. They said it affected the entire world. So that's a powerful spell. Maybe that's going on now. Who knows? Yeah, it was an interesting one. Let me know what you thought about this one in the comments below, and I shall see you for the next episode. Be seeing you.